Come fly with us, let's fly to Coffee Cast. If you like morning talk, then good, 'cause we are the best. Come fly with us, let's fly to Coffee Cast.
Come fly with us.
All right. Good morning. Happy Thursday. It is Coffee Cast.
It is. Here we go again.
Welcome, Ryan, Tyler.
Hello.
I'm Micah.
Hola.
It's time to start the show. We got a packed show, so we're going to get right into it right now. Obviously, we're going to
Shoot the breeze.
Locked on target. I
had a shotgun.
You had a shotgun, sound like a bazooka. I
Yeah.
had a missile, a heat-seeking missile,
Oh, okay.
locked on target.
I was wondering what that was.
It locked
Yeah.
onto the heat signal of whatever. it's
Yeah, I
called.
went with the bazooka.
Okay. Can we talk about something today? I know that this probably doesn't annoy many people, but right now on the radio, I heard they've got all these ads. Radio Shack is trying to change its name to just the Shack, and it's driving me nuts.
What is with that company?
I don't know. I mean, just be
It
Radio
is
Shack.
silly.
I don't know, because you see them every once in a while. They come out with commercials, and then they'll be gone forever, and you think, oh, good, they're out of business.
Yep.
And
They're
then
out of
here they
business.
come, renaming themselves
'Cause
like
they
the P. Diddy.
They sell like little radio parts. Like
Yeah.
they sell.
That's the reason they're still in business, because like they need all the little wires and.
The nerds go there and shop, I guess.
Well, they
But
really
I'm a
don't
nerd,
have that
so-
much stuff to sell.
Yeah.
They're trying to sell cell phones and like iPods now, but come on, that Radio
Yeah.
Shack.
Yeah,
You used to work for them, right?
I did work for the Radio Shack. It's miserable.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's my that's my shoot the breeze.
That was
I
your
just-
shoot the breeze.
That's all I got. It just annoyed me while I was driving to work this morning. I was like,
Okay.
stupid Shaq. I'm not gonna call him that. Call Shaquille
It's
O'Neal
a
that.
horrible shoot the breeze segment.
Well, you got something better. Give me something better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Something better.
let's get into it.
Okay,
Shake that one off.
shake that one off. That's okay. They can't all be winners. Right now, guys, we got a great topic today. One that I'm actually pretty excited about. We've got crazy, awkward, weird vacation stories.
Oh, I love this. I love this. This is gonna be great.
Right? Everybody's been on vacation and had some. I mean,
Hopefully.
Some weird moment that just defines your vacation.
So, who wants to go first? Who wants to tell their
I'm
story
gonna
first?
dive right into it.
Get in there.
Here
I
we go.
love this story.
Here's a dive. Splash. Okay, so we went to Las Vegas for one of my friends' 21st birthdays, right?
Okay,
and
fun.
our hotel was all the way
Is it off the
across.
strip?
It wasn't off the strip. It was on the strip, but where we wanted to go was like all the way down there. So instead of walking, we got a cab, right?
Okay.
No big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I get into this cab with my wife Gentry and one of my friend's girlfriends, because we had to split up the group because we had to take two cabs.
Yeah.
And we get into the cab, and I notice that this dude looks like the Monopoly guy. So I'm
Awesome.
intrigued right away. You know what I
Okay.
mean? So he's driving, and I noticed that the music that he's listening to is from Titanic.
Okay.
So I'm like, right off the
Weird.
bat, I'm like, yeah.
Celine Dion or
this is,
something?
yeah, no, this was the soundtrack. This is like, you know, when there's scenes
The
going
orchestral
on. Yeah,
It was the
exactly.
score.
It was
Yeah,
a
the
score
score.
to soundtrack.
Okay.
And so I comment, I said, sir, that's some peaceful music you got there. And he's like, you tell me. I listen to it every day in the car. And I was like, all right, that's cool,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
cool. You know, whatever does it for you, you know?
Uh-huh.
So I stopped talking, and then he kind of turns up the music a little bit. He said, you remember this scene? I said, what scene? And he said, this is the scene where young Jack takes young Rose to the front of the ship, and he holds his arms, and he says, do you trust me? Do you trust me, Kate? Or what was her name in the movie?
Rose? I
Real
think?
Rose. Do you trust me, Rose? And he says, yes, Jack, I trust you. and then here it gets big, and the momentum's building, and he turns up the music, and I'm trying not to laugh. Like I am like just so awestruck that this is actually happening to me. The girls are trying not to laugh. They're trying to like look out the window, and so maybe somebody else's reaction would be, okay, let's not talk to this guy anymore.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite. I
You're
want to
gonna-
dive right into it.
Oh,
I want to
yeah.
explore this a little bit.
You're gonna find out about Monopoly Guy's life.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So I say, okay, that's interesting. What was your favorite scene? And so he talks about how old lady Rose awakes from her sleep, and she goes to the end of the boat and she throws the jewels down. And as she throws the jewels down, she makes a oh. He actually said
He knows every single-
every
okay.
single thing. And so as the jewels drop into the ocean, the camera follows the jewels down deep into the ocean, and you see the Titanic, and it's all wrecked and gross down in the sea. But then all of a sudden it turns nice and everything's new, and you meet the doorman, and the doorman says, "Come in, Rose," and you see all your old friends, and then you look to the stairs. And there's Jack. He's just waiting, and he's so handsome in his suit. And you go and kiss him. And I am just like, this is all during a cab ride.
Yeah.
And this is this old man that looks like the Monopoly guy, and he's going scene by scene the movie.
I love it.
Yes.
So I said, "Wow, so you really know that movie, huh?" I'm like, okay. Well, let me quiz you. And he's like, "All right, if you quiz me and I get an answer wrong, then I'll give you a cab free." So I'm thinking the most
Wow.
ridiculous questions. So I
Yeah.
started off a warm-up question. How many Academy Awards did it win? Named exactly, and I said, okay, well, Leonardo DiCaprio is playing poker before he gets on the
Yeah.
ship. What
Yeah.
did he win with? He won with 7s over 2s, and he beat a full house, and he bet there was a watch involved. And I'm just like, I don't even know the answer to that question, but it sounded it sounded
legit.
correct.
Probably right.
So I obviously wasn't able to
Get the free cab.
get
ride.
the free cab ride, but
But you got
You
the
got the
experience.
story.
I got the
for
experience.
The rest of your life.
so I'm leaving, right?
Yeah.
And I said, well, let your heart go on, sir. As I leave the
Yeah.
cab, and he's like, I've watched that movie every day for 8 years.
Oh, every
Wow.
day,
What is that?
every single
Every
day.
What is
single
that?
day.
You know what that is? Only in Las Vegas. That's what that
Only
is.
in Las Vegas.
Only in Las Vegas.
I met Cab Titanic Man. I'm pretty sure he thought he was driving the Titanic.
He was the captain of the ship.
Not only did
Good
he
thing there were no icebergs.
cut
in
the
way.
scenes down, he did the voices.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
If you're a fanatic, that's a great story. I love that story.
It
That's
is-
with you for the rest of your life.
It is
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Ryan, you got a story? Let's hear yours.
All right. Well, technically, I
Thanks,
have two stories. One's pretty short, so we'll just go with the first one.
Okay, let's hit it.
It's pretty gross, though.
All right.
Oh,
So-
Okay.
that's not a good opener.
Yeah.
Well, I was skiing with my aunt.
Is this
and
the
I was
hobo
like-
story?
No, this
Okay.
is not the
Oh,
hobo
okay.
story.
Okay.
I don't think it's happening on a mountain.
I
Okay,
was
go ahead.
skiing with my aunt, and I was like 10 years old, and I think I got altitude sickness.
Yeah.
And instead of stopping, I just kept going and I threw up right between my legs as I'm still skiing. Didn't get anything on me.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, but how about the poor guy right behind you?
Exactly.
Oh my.
I'm sure there were people behind me.
Oh man.
But it
Awesome.
was just like, bleh. And then there was another ski story one, and this time I was a little younger, and we went with some friends, and he was like one of my best friends since I've known since we were really little, and we were renting separate places, and we were in a cabin, and they were in a house near a creek like a few miles away from us, and we had gone skiing for that day and gone home and were getting ready for dinner like later that night, and
Yeah.
he had gone and like was playing at the creek behind their house,
Okay.
and nobody knew about it,
Uh huh.
and he was gone for like 3 or 4 hours, and
Playing at the
people,
creek.
yeah, people started freaking out, like they called the cops. And like
It's really not that funny. It's actually pretty
kind
scary.
of a
and
scary
serious.
story, but I mean it's funny now because he
Yeah.
just all that happened was like I think the cops actually came out to their house, and then they left, but like right after they left, he walks right in and sits down, and they're just like, "Where have you been?"